Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to make this video for the Legacy forum, just to kind of give an update for you guys. I thought it'd be easier to make a video than to write like a 50 paragraph thing on post on the forum. But yeah, so the project started with this tan car. This is the 93 LSI wagon that I bought. So we were gonna swap the 255 into it, the 5-speed and all that stuff. So what ended up happening was iWire did the harness for us, and we got it back, got the harness in, all that stuff, got it all dashed back in, and everything would turn on, but there'd be no check engine light, like none of the relays would click. So I guess what happened was they wired something wrong to one of the relays, and we had to send it back out, and they had to fix that. So we got the harness back, then put it back in this car, the tan car, got everything back together, and then it wouldn't work still. So like, the hell's going on? I checked all the relays, fuses. Turns out it was just a fuse in the footwell blew, and we just changed that out, and everything came to life. So we were kind of tossing around the idea of maybe let's just put it into this car, the 91 LSI. So this car, we bought this car for $200. It was pretty much just bone stock. Nothing was really wrong with it. Really don't know where it came from, but it's a pretty nice car. Underneath is beautiful. The interior is in good shape. So I would like to go over this car a little bit. So what we did was, it's a EJ255 out of a Forester with a JDM Forester 5-speed with the 4/4 gear ratio. Nothing really needs to be done to make it fit in there. It all bolts up pretty well. Modifications we did was, it has a Tomei header, which fits really well. Didn't have to cut anything down there. Tomei up pipe. It's a VF24 turbo with a NVIDIA catted downpipe to a kind of like a ghetto catback with a eBay muffler. It sounds pretty good, actually. Need to get a battery for this car because it keeps dying, because I haven't really been driving it because I don't want to drive it in the salt. But yeah, it has a Grimspeed intake, Grimspeed electronic boost controller, stock top mount. Actually, it's from a different WRX, not the one that came on the Forester. It's got 850cc injectors, IGAOS. That was easier to fit than I thought it would be. All I had to do was just put a spacer behind that bolt, and I didn't have to drill any holes for that, which was pretty nice. I got the chase bays, power steering kit. That fit pretty good. Didn't have to go do anything crazy with that. Stock radiator, stock NA radiator. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but this is how I did it. I just put a fitting into here, ran it up to the overflow, capped this one off. It seemed to be doing fine right now. Let's see what else. Yeah, we got TGV deletes. It's a competition clutch stage 2 clutch, lightweight flywheel. It's pretty good. Very smooth pedal, easy engagement. Let's see. So yeah, it's got the turbo bumper and hood on it. Picked that up from a parts car up out west. It's got ST coilovers, the 4-pot brakes, the 2 pots in the back. The wheels are Cosmos XT206Rs. I think they're 17x9, the 38 offset. I think they're a little big for this car because we had to roll the fenders a lot. But it does look pretty good. See, it is starting to rust though. The back. Yeah, it's got a white line 22mm rear sway bar. It's the eBay muffler. The garnish is still in good shape. The paint is actually pretty decent. It's just the rear arches have seen better days. So we fixed the front fenders by cutting the lowers off of a post face and welding them to the pre-face fender. Actually works out pretty good. And underneath, this car has a full STI suspension setup, so the aluminum STI control arms, sway bar up front. It's running a JDM version 7 front subframe with the NA Legacy steering rack. Everything fit fine. It's got the STI control arms in the rear. With we put new bushings in the dog bone mount for the diff. We did get it tuned and dynoed. It made 280 horsepower. I think like 3 something torque, like 308 torque, which was a lot more than I thought it was gonna make. It rips pretty good. It drives nice and smooth. The rear coilovers are a little shot, but it still drives pretty nice. The interior is pretty good shape still. It's just a rip in the seat a little bit right there. Cob shift knob. We do have an access port mounted right there. And I like how this came out. So for the OBD2 port, we cut a hole in this thing. I don't even know what that's meant for, but to run our cable for OBD2 port. Bluetooth radio, boost gauge, AFR. Sunroof still works. Doesn't leak. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just charging the battery right now, so I can't really start it up, but I'd like to do like a driving video with this thing just to show you guys. But yeah, so when iWire does the harness, when you get it back, all you have to do is run a wire from the fuel pump controller all the way back to the back seat under here. I believe it's the ground for the fuel pump. You just splice into that, and then that's the only wiring you have to do for the harness. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the plans for the tan wagon are to take everything out of that car, the silver turbo wagon, and put it into this. We have the panels from Subi Sabres. This car is pretty rust free, so there's a little bit of work to do on it. But yeah, that silver wagon's starting to rot out pretty good. So yeah, it's my Impreza. I'd probably do a video on that, but that's pretty much it. I gotta see if I can make a driving video. I'll show you guys, but hopefully this gives you guys enough of a good update. Yeah, sorry, I just haven't been keeping the forum updated. I was, but then obviously coronavirus and all this stupid crap going on. But we were able to get the car done. I'm happy with how it turned out. Engine runs great. Drives good. Really didn't have to do anything crazy to make it all work. Just a little bit things here and there. But that's it. See ya.